Ready?
Do you know what? I never thought we'd be doing it, but here we go.
Just heads up, this podcast isn't for the weak. It has no boundaries, no filter. If you're easily offended,
Click off now.
basically, yeah, scroll on.
Here we say what we want, when we want, and how we want, and give zero about it, to be honest. I don't care what she thinks, I don't care what you think, but that's a lie. Sometimes I care what you think in case I get
You
jumped
love
going
what
down the road.
everyone thinks you.
But
Stop telling
look,
lies.
If it gets me a few free drinks, it gets me a few free drinks, you know what I mean?
Shout out to house.
Up Sully Bush. Hey, comments, not leave them at home.
Don't care.
Laura hates enough on me at home as it is.
You're the biggest hater I've ever met in my life. No, genuinely, I'm not messing.
I don't think so.
Okay, bye.
I'm allowed to say those words, do you know what I mean? I'm part of, what is it,
LGBTQ, WXYZ, H, yeah.
Alphabet Mafia, as they call it. Laura, episode 1, how are we feeling?
Nervous, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest, I actually don't care. I'm just telling lies. I'm actually pretending.
Imagine me walking down Henry Street and someone starts, there's the fella off that podcast. Yeah, no, I'll die. I'll die. Episode 1, what do you feel like talking about?
Well, the main thing we're going to talk about is jealousy.
Right, episode 1.
Are you
jealousy.
ready?
Here we go.
I like to be the favourite child. Number 1 in my relationship. And what I am going to say is, we're going to get...
You
listen,
absolutely are not.
For the finale, I get my mother down here and we'll see who the favourite child is. Because to you, she might tell you that you're the favourite child, but to everyone else she says to me, I never hear her talk about you.
That's
only when you're causing drama. That is it. That's
a barefaced lie.
No, that's not lies. Back to the story after Shannon's 144 clips, because we just had 14 scraps. This is what we're actually talking about. How we actually decided to topic.
You're going to have to tell that story.
How we decided about the topic that we're going to speak about. So, what has everyone experienced? I don't care who you are, except if you're Stuart, because he's a fridget. He's never met anyone. He's a virgin. He's like, yeah, he's genuinely, you know, that 30-year-old virgin, that's Stuart. So
you know what? If we get to 10,000 likes,
will you go on a date with someone?
I will go on a date with someone who takes the page.
Okay. Right, okay.
Except for that one person. Because I know they follow the page and I'm not going on a date with them. Yeah, no.
Jealousy, right? Everyone experiences.
I feel like every couple.
Every person, I don't care, there's anyone has experienced jealousy, whether it's in a relationship, family member, sibling, friendship, there is jealousy everywhere.
Yeah.
Like anywhere, like in every sort of life. But my main jealousy comes from my relationship.
Yeah. Like only if you're someone that actually knows us, they're not going to believe that this story actually happened.
Okay. I don't know how to say this, but and a lot of people are not going to believe this, that I did this, but I did. Okay, and anyone on my personal level that knows me knows I'm capable of severe, like bad things, extreme things. Remember that show years ago? It was like a Daredevil show that was on like
it was on MTV, wasn't it?
MTV, yeah. What was that thing? They used to do the most scariest
Jackass.
Things. It was like Jackass. I swear to God, right? Me and my cousins used to watch that. Like we used to.
Do you know what? When they hear about the Dare book, then they'll know how extreme you can go.
That's for another episode.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm an extreme jealous partner.
Okay.
And what I did was something like I
Let's
don't want any viewers to do, because I suffered bad. I got my karma for what I did. Okay, we're going to have a Samaritan helpline, but if you want any tips, tricks, anything at all to do, hit me up. You won't top it. You will not top it.
Yeah, no.
Think of a story, multiply that by 50, I'm there. Listen.
So let's go back to what, 2000 and maybe 7?
Yeah. Okay. I was 14 and I had my first boyfriend. So I was 14, my first time in his house. Lads, listen to me. Don't tell me you didn't root the room when you got there.
Oh no, I feel like everyone roots the room.
We rooted every single drawer, press, you name it, ransacked. Anyway, went to the bottom drawer, yeah? Pulled open the bottom drawer, just said this is drawer, right? Pulled open the bottom drawer, like this, right? This little book came out.
Now, like, dare I preface, just before she tells this story,
I still have to take deep breaths.
This was what, maybe 18 months
Like, we're not going to talk time frames. It was before I met him.
It was 18 months before she met him.
No, like, we don't know time frames exactly, but it was before I met him.
It was 18 months.
Doesn't matter. 4 weeks, 18 months. We'd open the drawer. Cute little photo album inside there. Flicking through. Him at the Debs. So he had told me a story about that. He went to the Debs.
No, I'm sorry, more laughing because it actually looks like you're tearing up over the vengeance in this story. Right, she's still not over it.
Get that right? No, I'm not over it. So basically, I'm like the blood pressure actually coming out through my face right now, just in case you can't see it. Anyway.
Oh no, believe me, they can.
So I knew the story from the Debs, which I am getting to. Okay, just stay there, flicking through. Why did he still have the photo album? Why does he still have it?
Does anyone remember the Fuji film? Card.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to.
So do you remember that?
They need to know this.
Yeah, no, you handed into the chemist. It took like 14 working days for the film, the pictures
the process,
to be.
Like,
yeah.
They were.
Yeah,
cards.
It was 2 weeks for the.
They were thicker than my bifocals. Like, no, it was bad.
I remember it was the chemist across the road from Debenhams. It used to be. I forget what that chemist used to be, but like I remember going there with Mum. We used to hand them in. They'd be like, "Yeah, come back in 7 days." Basically, my partner went to the shop. Photos of them all in there to get me like having a great time. Opened the photos. I was flicking through. No, do you know when I tell you the steam? I was like Thomas the Tank Engine.
Okay, look, I'm not being smart now. Christmas is coming. You're after saying the same thing 15 times.
Right.
Get to the point.
I'm actually getting to the point. I'm jealous of
That's
my
it.
stories.
We're after losing 40 viewers because they're actually after dying of old age by the time we get to the point.
Yeah, let me say it then. So I said, like that look. No, that was actually video footage of me. I ate the photo. I didn't tear it up. I didn't throw it like that.
No, it was solid.
In the bin.
It was solid
pieces. I ate it, right? My throat. I'll never forget it in my life. I actually got so scared.
The larynx enclosed.
The film on the front of the photo wasn't dissolving in my mouth. The spit wasn't dissolving the photo in my mouth. I was chewing the photo. Like I'm like, I'm not messing with y'all. Chewing it. I was like that up. I didn't stop anyway. And like swallowed
piece by piece.
Single bit of that.
The whole bit went down. If we haven't gotten to the pinnacle part of this story.
Got up. He was like, "What's wrong?" I'm going home. Tore up obviously every other photo on top of the bed. Shredded with my teeth on top of the bed. What's going on? Didn't tell him obviously. Left. So I went home. My mother was like, "What's wrong with you?" I was like, "Nothing." So I went to bed anyway. Oh my god, did I pay that night? Right, my belly swelled.
Indigestion overload.
No, I could have been on an ad, right? For what's that called? Senecot. Yeah. Right. Anyway, went to bed. I will never contractions. Yeah, that's what I got. Giving birth to Fuji film like at Instaclicks. Yeah, that thing. Yeah, I give birth to that. Anyway. I knew I was sitting there and I said, okay, like I'm actually getting a small bit worried now. I was very sick. My belly, so I actually looked pregnant. I was very sick, like, but I wanted to get sick. I wanted to go to the toilet, not come out.
That was because the plastic was after giving you a line in your intestine.
I had to tell my mother. So I said, now to be fair, like, anyone that knows my mother, you could go to her with anything. She's one of the most supportive people I've ever met in my life. So I went to my mother. I said, I'll tell you something. She was like, what? I said, I ate a photo. She was like, what do you mean? I didn't get it. She was like, what? Is there something wrong with you? Are you slow? What did I have to do?
Nina.
I had to go to the hospital. So I physically had to go to the hospital. Went in and Stuart was there.
I was sitting there.
His bag of bag Monster Munch or something.
Yeah, I feel like it would have been snacks because I was a very picky child.
Yeah, you're still are picky today.
Yeah.
Got called in to the triage. They were like, what's going on? I was like, I ate something. She was like,
my favourite part though is
the nurse was like, what did you eat? I was like, memories. That's what I love. Memories. Do you get me? Memories. R.I.P. No home shredder. Yeah, my teeth. Hum. Ate them. Shredded. Gone to God. What happened to me? Had to get pumped out.
The like 5 beaners.
Yeah. No, she came down to me. She was like you can't be doing these things. Why would you do that? I didn't think there was anything wrong with it. I still don't think there's anything wrong with it. That's like something I'm proud of.
Would you do it again?
100%. If anyone, I'm just putting it out there, anyone needs a shredder, my teeth are available Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. right price, I'll be there.
So I don't think I have a jealous story to top that one.
No, Stuart's jealous. You do have a jealous story. You're jealous that you don't have a story to tell.
Fair, very fair.
Seriously, need to touch base about Pinpoint. Alex from Pinpoint. He is 10-10. No, he's like, I'm not just saying this. Like I'm genuinely not just saying this. He is 10-10. He was our first sponsor. He does everything for us in the shop. All our leaflets, our cards, anything printable, he does it for us anyway. Shannon came down the other day and told us that he was going to be our first sponsor. The laugh we got with him taking photos.
No, it wasn't. It was brilliant.
No, he's so funny. He told Stuart he had liposuction on his neck.
Is he wrong? Is he wrong?
No, I'm joking. Anyway, guys, he has a setup upstairs. Besides anything printable, he has a setup upstairs. Like any type of background, he has it. It's all set up. You literally just go in. He literally just does 1, 2, 3, gone out the door. Like there's no budget.
Yeah, and you didn't.
He
like,
does
it
brilliant
didn't feel
photos.
like it was anyway forced either. He was he really took our ideas and stuff on board. So it was really, really good.
No, he does photo shoots for hen parties, birthdays, communions, confirmations, deads, like parties, you
pillows, cups,
literally
cards,
like
you name it. If it's printable, Alex can do it.
Cheers to the first part of the show.
Cheers to the first part.
We're now taking that. Not a sponsored ad yet, but we'll be getting there. I feel like I'm in the Paddy's Day parade. Ole, ole, ole,
Please don't do
ole.
that. You sound like a football fan and that's something we're not. We must also talk about the fact you love making up your own words to songs.
Yeah, like listen, if anyone knows me, I love making up my own words to songs. I make up all my own words, like that's not in the dictionary, obviously. And my latest word is Girleen. I've made that up about 6 weeks ago, and it is spreading at the moment. So if anyone hears the word Girleen, I made it up. I'll be taking copyrights to Girleen.
I feel like I'm landing a plane.
Oh yeah.
The exits are here. Here.
No, Stuart, on that note, please take off right here.
737. Your emergency exits are here. Here.
You want to get better stand up? You need to stand up.
In the event of sudden loss of cabin pressure, a mask will fall from above your head. Please tend to yourself before you tend to another child. In the event of an emergency, your exits are at the front of the plane, in the middle of the plane, and at the rear of the plane. In the event of landing in water, please take the life jacket stowed beneath your seat. Place the life jacket above your head, secure the belt, and blow into the tube. There is a water activated light that will react to the water.
You can't see any of what you just done.
Okay. I'm tall,
but you can hear it.
You can hear it.
Okay, listen. If you haven't seen on our stories, we are doing red flag, green flag. No matter what story it is, we want to hear it. We'll then give, obviously, red flag, green flag. But I'm going for the red flags. I want to hear the red flag stories. This ignites my life. I'm the red flag. I am a walking red flag.
Not all the time. I've said no one ever.
Stop acting like we're on the stage. Right. Even though like he was on the stage for 14 years, which I actually have video footage that Shannon will show at this moment in time of him singing.
That's absolutely not going into it.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's definitely going into it.
I actually feel like I'm in the middle of Connell Street at the Paddy's Day Parade. We have one story and we have a few bullet points. So because there was so many people that
there was.
We took a lot of people give us subjects. So you're going to do the story and then I'll touch base on the subjects. Okay.
Right. So my personal favourite story came from Danielle. So Danielle wrote into us, and this is kind of touching off what we were just talking about Ryanair.
Okay.
Danielle was a Ryanair flight attendant. Boyfriend knew about it, did her 9 months of training, happy as Larry. Got on a plane, in the middle of the sky, fella texts her, "You're clearly cheating on me." Danielle has no Wi-Fi, nothing she can do about it. Lands in Malaga, opens the message, "You're cheating on me, you're a this, you're a that, you're a this." Danielle doesn't know what she's going to do, is blocked, can't get in contact with the fella, gets back on the plane, lands back into Ireland, the fella has her unblocked. Turns into this massive row of, "Oh, you were clearly doing this, you were clearly doing that. No, I was at work. No, you weren't, you were this, you were that, you were here, you were with him." Leave him. But
that's kind of a boring story. That's the best to be out of the bunch.
yeah, look, I thought it was interesting.
Did you know she was a flight attendant?
Yeah. I thought it was a really interesting story, to be honest.
This is basic.
Okay, is that why you're single?
No, okay, listen to me, I'll tell you something, okay? You need to get a boyfriend now. Okay, listen, that's a bit like controlling, but it's also a bit loving. Because you can do it 2 ways.
Okay, elaborate on this.
Okay? He could be so obsessed with her, he's like wondering where she is. Oh my god, where is she? Like that toxic cuteness. But then you also have that possessive, like, is there a bit of toxic cuteness where He did. I need details there. I'm into like throwing myself down the stairs and pretending people push me, but okay.
Well, to me, he's a walking red flag.
What does red and green make? Purple?
Yeah, I feel like it would be.
What does red and green make?
I think it's purple.
Purple. And purple. I don't have purple. Too boring for me. Too basic. She was on a flight. He knew she was a flight attendant. Like, playing a bit hard to get there. Like, I don't know. If he rigged the bomb squad for the flight, I'm purple. Oh, all identities are actually changed for the purpose of the show because Gardaí will be called. I like this next one because I feel like I can relate it a little bit. And Mammy's boy.
Oh no, immediately right.
What? It depends.
Immediate. If you're more in love with your mother than you are with me, I don't want to be with you.
Yeah, I have two things, okay? I'm coming from a girlfriend and I'm coming from a mother. What we can confirm is you need to get a partner to even get involved in any of it. My mother-in-law, who I adore, just saying, she'd be a bit sometimes, you get me? But she knows we have like mutual agreement of the son. But anyway, no, genuinely. Okay, like I love her. Great relationship with her. And I'm actually grateful that I actually have such a good relationship with my mother-in-law. But if you meet her in public, she'll tell everyone.
Oh yeah, no, you should
like,
be lucky that he chose you.
Yeah, her famous one is, count your lucky stars. Now, did you pray to God that you'd find him? For a finish, I would say yeah.
Yeah, look, do you know what? It's not worth the argument.
Because he is a little bit of a keeper, to be fair. Love him. Anyway, screensaver vibes, got me? Anyway. I think any man who is obsessed with their mother is going to be a brilliant partner.
Oh.
What I will be as a mother, and I'm genuine, I'm not joking, if my kids come in and they have girlfriends and they're wrong, I'm telling them they're wrong. I'm taking the girlfriend's side if they're wrong. Just because it's my son, I'm not going to take his side. I promise you, I won't, Stuart.
Okay.
I won't, I promise you, I will not do that. I will 1,000,000% take the girlfriend's side. But
you will. Your mother-in-law won't.
Or my mother won't, probably. I'm not going to rat him out. 100%. I'm not going to do things, but I will advise him genuinely. Hand on heart, I would want her to be treated the way I would want to be treated.
Yeah.
And like any person, like I think anyone should be like that. But if there's a weird obsession, so I'm not going to lie, right? I do know of a few people that have relationships with their mother. That's weird.
It's a red flag.
You're not going to be on the video, okay?
You're going to talk about me.
No, we're not going to talk about you yet. Like, who do I always say I am out of the Teletubbies eating the photo?
Think about me. Lala, Paul.
Get it, go back into the room, Emma. Do you even know me? Who do I always say I am out of the Teletubbies? I know your PPS number, your date of birth, your star sign, like how many hairs you're trying to tell me. No, the Hoover. So the Hoover fella who used to make you toast. That's who I am.
Tubby custard.
Yes!
So this one comes from Aisling. My partner's best friend is a woman. I think it's the biggest red flag.
Go on.
So a good friend of mine that I used to work with, her partner actually lived with another woman. Yeah. I still personally think they were having an affair. I was never confirmed, but she would come into work, she'd tell us, oh, I'm after seeing messages between them. Oh.
Like what?
Like, it could be simple things. Oh, he'd send her a gift.
Why are you texting each other?
Right? If a normal person lived with someone who was a member of the opposite sex, they were together 6 months. I still think it was wrong, but I can understand being friends with a girl.
I do. Like, okay, like I need to be like an adult now.
Yeah, no. Take jealousy out of it, right? That if you know for definite they're not.
It depends.
Sorry, I must tell you where that story ends. It actually came out they were having an affair.
Exactly.
Sorry, yes, no, they were having an affair. Sorry, I missed the
person.
pivotal part of that story. He ended up getting her pregnant. They're currently still together. It's a massive ordeal. I think it's hilarious. No, you're doing the wrong thing. It's no.
I would not be okay with it ever.
Actually,
in this earth,
question for you.
in the following earth, the person I come back, which I am coming back, like probably a man or something, or like something.
What do you mean as a man? What's your excuse now?
You're sorry. You don't need to know what you are. One day you're this, one day you're that, one day you're a boy, one day you're a girl, one day you're a Shane, one day you're Caitlin, one day you're Stuart, one day you're Kaylee. Taking people's profiles. Who are you? Like, if anyone wants to know, I will tell Stuart out. He is.
I am a walking red flag. Maybe, look, that's obviously why no one wants me.
We have a gaydar. If anyone
my
doesn't know,
gaydar is 10
Stuart
out of 10.
has a gaydar, right? Like, this gaydar has gone all over the world. We have people ringing, which people can confirm. People ring him for gaydar advice, right?
It happened here a few weeks ago. We had flying.
Remember the time we were at the festival and people rang from Spain. Were like, get your gaydar out.
Yeah.
Remember that? Like, the gaydar is viral. Just saying, and it is always right. So
I'm yet to be proven wrong.
No, he has yet.
Now,
well,
believe me, there are still a couple in a few closets, but they're throwing stones from glass houses. Keep going now, and I'll mention names. Do you know what I mean? Right. So our last point for this week's red flag, green flag. A fake friend? Question mark. I think. Sorry, this story comes from Saoirse. I've been getting a lot of hate on a couple of my recent TikToks. I've now found out one of my best friends are behind the page. What do you think?
Kidnapper.
Yeah, I feel like that's a Sinead O'Connor 2002 head shaver moment.
That's not what I really think, but this is my advice I'm giving as an adult for her. If anyone doesn't know, you need to carry scissors around. Everyone around me knows.
The famous scissors.
You have it now as well.
I do have famous scissors.
I have all the girls having it. Like, right, listen to me and I'll tell you something.
I think that's a red flag of ours.
I'm a walking red flag. I'm proud of that.
Yeah, but I don't think we should be admitting that we have scissors, Laura. That's, as we said at the beginning of this,
so why am I going to cut people out of my life? I'm not about stabbing people at all. Like, we're just cutting people out of our lives. We're literally on money. A paper scissors I have in the pocket. My man thinks I'm going to
I don't have the medical grade shears.
What's it,
JJ Kennelly's.
Calm down.
Actually, speaking of JJ Kennelly's, again, we are looking for sponsors. JJ, if you could send me a couple of scissors.
Since I was a mint mixer,
honestly,
we roll the wrinkles out of people's faces there, love. Like,
I would like to know how long Saoirse is friends with this girl.
I have friends that I'm friends with from kids, like from childhood, that like I don't expect anything from, they don't expect anything from me, and I'll always be friends with them. But I've also had friends as adults, and that I've been there for them, and like, not that I expect them to be there for me, but I'd like it in return as small, but you want to know.
No, I think
people
you know
are
what,
there
you get to a certain age where what you give out is what you're hoping to get back, and that unfortunately isn't always the situation that you would deal with.
It's so sad. Like,
you're very good at that.
Oh, like
you're very good at being able to see someone for what they really are.
Like,
I don't think I am.
Stuart is a gaydar, I have a radar.
Deep
down, when it comes to friendship, it's not about childhood memories, it's not about the time you spend together, it's about the people it's about the connection. And I don't care about what anyone else says. I know people, like, as long as I'm like alive, and I know people a year, and it is about the connection. It's about who's there for you. It's about, like, not about what they give you, it's about like what you have together.
Yeah.
People might think like that I need people, and I'm not from Cork, because I keep saying like everyone thinks it. I'm sorry, I can't control my vocabulary. I think friendships should be about what you feel with the person, as in like, I don't feel awkward talking to that person. The minute you connect to a person, that instant connection.
Friendship is about what way I can uplift you, and what way you can uplift me.
Sometimes I think I go around with goggles, do you know, like the infrared goggles that's in Paw Patrol. Yeah, I wear them sometimes, because I've had people in my life that I'll tell you, do you know, like a match, burn them,
yeah,
like burn them now.
You also are very, very good at, no matter what circumstances, in whether it be me, Shannon, Emma, any of the girls here, if we feel like we have a dilemma and we need someone who's going to sit down and go, I'm going to tell you how it is, regardless of whether you're in the right, you're in the wrong, I agree with what you did, I don't agree with what you did, you go to Laura.
Yeah.
She's going to give you that advice, whether, look,
like it or not.
it's the advice you need or not. You're going to hear it from her, and it's as simple as that.
I feel like, though, as you get older, you just don't care.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I was your age, and I wish I could give you advice, just to say, like, going forward, I feel like, because it's your age, naturally, just by looking at you, I think you have an awful lot, you worry about
I still have an awful lot of growing to do.
Yeah,
as a person, I think.
Yeah, but like, you worry.
I worry a lot about other people.
Yeah, about
instead
what
of,
I don't care.
Yeah.
Like I promise you.
I don't think you would know that if you came in here.
Yeah.
If you actually got to know me on a personal level, I think you would realise I do actually care a lot about what people think about me.
So basically, what we're saying is, Stuart, grow a pair of balls.
Honestly, it's just after coming into my head. I have a personal red flag that I've heard about this morning in the barbers. There was a lad in the barbers today, and he was taking a girl on a first date tonight. And he decided to announce to the barbers that he was going to ask her to split the bill. When I say it was like House of Anubis, you could have heard a pin drop. The barbers fell silent. It was like the music got shut off.
I want to know, did people agree? Did they not agree?
No one in there said they did agree. But there was a gentleman in the seat next to me. And I think if he had been on his own, he probably would have said, yeah, I agree with what he's saying.
I don't agree at all. I don't
But
agree.
believe it or not, he was a young fella, which I think is really, really strange. I feel like, especially people my age, I feel like it's becoming a very common thing of, leaving the girl do this, leaving the girl do that. No, it's your first, second date.
I'm sorry.
Treat her.
No. If my daughter came home and told me that she had to split the bill, I would say, I promise you, eject like a cannonball. Like this, look, out of your life.
Honestly. Do you think you get to a certain point in a relationship though where it does become a natural thing to start swapping and changing a bit?
No, like come on, like if you're with someone ages, you're going to be like, okay, I'll get this, you get that.
When is that?
I don't know when that is.
When would, in your opinion, when do you think that is?
I don't know, like a couple of months. I mean, like first dates, you're not letting them pay. Like after a couple of first dates, and then the girl said, "No, listen, you paid for the last 2 dates. I want to treat you."
Yeah.
That's fair enough. That's her choice. I'm all for women.
Oh no, absolutely. We love equal rights.
But I'm also all for women that stay at home that can't work.
Do you know what?
Like
to
there's
be fair,
circumstances that there's people that people are in that they can't get out of, and it's situation that is life, and you work with it, right? First dates, lads, ye men, little misers, get the money out.
It's not like you don't have it.
Get a loan. I don't care where you're getting it from. Get a loan. I don't know, rob a shop. I don't care. Get I don't know, buy raffle. Do a raffle that way, because raffles are like a local thing now on Facebook.
1 to 47 for your number, 2 for $5.
Yeah, do you get me? Do a raffle.
PSPs, quads, PlayStations, my virginity. You name it, we raffle it up 1 to 47.
I already voted red flag. What are you voting?
Oh no, absolutely red flag.
Okay, and that is our end. Red flag,
green flag. Welcome to Say It or Shoutout. So this is the next round of our podcast.
Our third segment.
Do you get me? Be kind, please. I really don't
I
feel
don't
like
want
having a
shots.
hangover
I'm just going to
tomorrow.
say to you, like, please don't do loads of shots.
I'll go easy on you for the first episode, but I can't promise anything next week, okay?
Okay. Right, so the rules of Say It or Shout It are as follows. You're asking your burning questions, they've been sent in, but the trick is you have to answer at least 3 of the following questions. You cannot shout everything, and it's all fun and games until someone confesses to a crime.
Speaking about crimes, that brings me to my first Say It or Shot It. Have you ever robbed alcohol from a bar?
Yeah.
I never went and got the bottle, but like I've often went behind the bar at the end of the night and give out like free drinks to people.
Yeah, any alcohol robbing involved, have you ever?
Yeah.
I could probably say that I've robbed people for a drink. I have an awful issue with going up telling a sob story at a bar, and by God, there's 10 shots poured out in front of me and not one of them are to be paid for. Sorry, touching on that. The bottomless brunch we went to a house. My mum was in a bad accident a few weeks ago. She fell out of Ireland. And by 12 o'clock, I had told 4 people the story. 4 rounds of drinks had fell onto my table. Not one did I pay for, because everyone felt sorry for me.
Yeah, but you didn't say she fell out of the attic, did you?
No, maybe the first 2 stories, it was, she slipped and she hurt herself.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm wondering, like, what people were thinking to buy you a drink, because if I was out and someone said, like, my mother was in hospital and she was very sick, the first thing I would say, why are you sitting there?
Not everyone thinks like that, though, Laura.
No, why are you sitting there if your mother is in hospital? Like, exactly, like, why were you sitting out in the pub? You should not have went to punch your mum.
I wasn't. It was about 150 euro on that table.
But yet now Jenny thinks he's my mother's favourite.
First round drinks, drank them. Second round, drank them. Third round, drank them. Next, this other fella comes over to the table, flirting away with the girls.
Has dates then. I think it's lies. I think it's lies.
You think you're coming over for me? No, there's a reason I go out with girls. that when the hot men come over to me, I can feel like they love me when clearly they don't. This fella comes over to the table and I've said, I've told this story now enough, I'm going to have to add a little bit of spice to it. So next it went from she fell downstairs to no, she threw herself out of the attic window. Mother intended on hurting herself. By that point, I had gotten maybe 3 rounds of shots and another round of drinks all off of the one fella because the waterworks came on.
Don't
in
tell me
the
you
middle
cried
of
for free drink.
house, sobbing, crying.
Did you cry for free?
Because my mother tried to throw herself out the attic window.
Have you ever drank alcohol while being in work without your boss knowing?
Does it count if my boss did know?
You were drinking and I didn't know multiple times.
Drank here today. Drank 2 bottles Prosecco. John would mean it is what it is. As I said, I have an alcohol problem. Even though I've answered the question, can I still take the shot?
No.
Again, more. Who was the last person that you unfollowed on Instagram? Stuart, I think I know yours.
Not for TV purposes.
Who is somebody in your life that you are kind and nice to their face, but in reality you hate them or hate something about them?
Who's a person you're secretly nice to and you hate? Laura. Right! So.
That was a wine glass, never took a shot.
I'll take that as well.
Okay. And on that episode, we are going to end on this shot. Can anyone from AA, is it AA? Yeah. Reach out to Stuart, tell him the times, the dates of every type of
I
meeting.
wonder what AA sponsor our last episode of the series.
Drink responsibly.
Cheers.
Drink responsibly.
There's nothing left.
And use your wine glass. Cheers. So we just did it. That was episode 1.
Yeah.
So, thanks so much everyone for listening and putting up with us. Well, putting up with you. I'm nice as it is.
To be fair, this one was kind of like, I feel like I took over that one. I feel like it was scary.
Yeah, you.
I
For
feel
someone who
like
doesn't actually like the camera normally, you really enjoyed it there.
Is that a new story?
Join us next week where we are going to discuss a bit of a touchy subject for my co-host.
Now he picked this subject, which I don't
I
think
did.
is okay.
I personally did. Daddy issues. And no, not the sexual type, even though I would love it. So, tune in next week. Unless you are, of course, Laura's dad, because he's still missing. Thanks so much for listening. Drink responsible. Unless you're gay, because we don't know how to drink properly. So make sure you are here again next week, because the stories are just going to keep on unfolding.
And leave your feelings at home.
Because believe me, we do.
Yeah. Bye.